Hi, I'm Jen and I tell one great big lie in this week's video. Quick reminder here at the top that this is an inclusive space where Black Lives Matter and we are anti-Asian hate. That means that you are safe here in the video with me and in the comments below where no hate speech of any kind will be tolerated. Please let us know if there's anything that we can do to make our content more inclusive or accessible in the comments, or you can drop me an email. This week's video has everything. It has a conference in person, it has me making index cards in my sister's basement, and it has a great big lie because I say that I'm going to go over how I created a plot planner in my happy planner, but this week got away from me because I was doing a million other things, and so that will not be in this video. That will go in next week's wrap up of Preptober, and I will talk about how I'm getting ready to move forward into NaNoWriMo for 2021. So yeah, let's get right into it. This week started with an amazing time at the Maryland Writers Association conference. Here's a clip of me in the car after that.
Okay, I am very silly and forgot to take any video at the conference at all because I was incredibly nervous and anxious about my presentation, but I just finished up and it was actually the last presentation of the show. So we are done. I'm out in my car and I'm getting ready to go quarantine for a couple days. I really just want to go back home and see my kiddos, but gotta be safe. You know, this was the perfect re-entry into the professional meat space world. Just being there for one day for the afternoon was plenty for me. I am completely exhausted, even though it's only been I don't know, 6 hours or something. Really not what my stamina used to allow for me during conferences, but this is my first foray back into real world work since before I had kids. I haven't done an in-person conference since 2018. So yeah, this was great. Thank you to everyone. If you're watching this and you were at the panel, thank you so much. There was a great energy in the room. People were laughing along at the right places and asking wonderful questions afterwards. So if you haven't watched my cheers and character creation video yet, go do that now. That's what this presentation was kind of inspired by. And I will definitely have some deep dives on the 3 shows that I talked about up on Patreon. Probably not until December, January, but they're coming. They are in the works. So yeah, thank you guys for watching this and for being at the conference. And I had a lot of fun, even though I'm really, really tired. So yeah, I'll see you guys again in a bit.
And then because I had been in a highly populated area indoors, I quarantined for a couple of days at my sister's house before going home to see the babies. I got a ton done at my sister's house, and this had a double-edged sword, or a catch-22 effect, because on one hand I was really happy to be getting so much done and be so productive, and on the other hand it sort of made me sad that this was what my life would be like without COVID, being able to send my kids to school and have an actual work day 5 days a week rather than kind of cramming everything into 2 or 3 days once a week and into the nighttime hours if I have enough energy for it. Hey guys, today I'm reporting live from my brother-in-law's workspace because I'm still quarantining in my sister's basement, but I wanted to talk a little bit about plotting and how I put together my plotting notebooks and how I've started putting together some plotting index cards as well. I'm going to show you what I've done already for the fake relationship project, so how I use these index cards to kind of work through the plot as I'm writing, so as the plot is changing, because it doesn't always stick to the original plan. And then I'll show you also how I started the plot idea. It's also going to use 2 different plotting techniques. So we're going to talk about the 14 scenes that James Scott Bell outlines in his right from the middle technique. And then we're also going to talk about the 20 beats of romancing the beat. I'm going to start off with the romancing the beat outline. This is the book Romancing the Beat right here by Gwen Hayes. This is her website, gwenhayes.com/free stuff. That's where you can get the newsletter with the PDF download and those types of things. So all you have to do is going down here, the Romancing the Beatniks community newsletter. That is where you're going to go to get the newsletter about this book here as opposed to her fiction. So you just click on this and you sign up for the PDF for other news and deals. That's where I talk about this. I don't remember if I talk about this in my vlogs or not, but she put out a newsletter about using Romancing the Beat to get your story together for NaNoWriMo, and I really enjoyed that. This is the Romancing the Beat PDF that just goes with the book, and it outlines each beat of the book, and it's like you can print it out and use it over and over and over again, as opposed to having to make your own every time. It kind of gives you an overview of each of the beats, and then you can fill it out here with those words, or you can fill it out here on these blank pages. And personally, I really like this, but I also really, really enjoy the index card method, which I'm going to show you in a moment. On making progress on the fake relationship story. I got past about 5,000 words, so I've still got a lot of work to do, but I'm hoping to hear back from my critique partner on the outline that I did for the overall shape of that story. And then I also had 2 book clubs on Sunday, so I had to read Circe by Madeline Miller and also The Witch Haven by Sasha Payton Smith. I really enjoyed both, and I will probably be putting reviews up on Medium sometime this week. I worked on the Peter Pan paper proposal, and the portal finally went live. So I started putting together my bibliography, my abstract. I got in touch with a couple of department heads because I wasn't sure exactly where it's going to fit. And they actually told me to just submit it to one and sort of include in the abstract that I was pitching it for multiple departments, and then it would get cross-posted into both of them should it get picked for the conference. So I'm very excited about the prospects there. I really enjoyed talking to the directors about like how Peter Pan fits into both a folklore topic and also the fantasy topic as well. I also went to Joann's this week and picked up everything that I needed to finish up the family costumes for our WandaVision costume idea. We are not going trick-or-treating, but we are going to dress up and take pictures in the backyard just for Halloween fun. And then finally, we rounded out the week with a trip to the drive-in movie theater. Our local drive-in was showing The Addams Family 2 and then Venom 2 Let There Be Carnage, but we just saw The Addams Family.
We're going to the drive-in! Woo! Okay, bye!
It was a really fun trip. It was like a really safe way to spend time at the movies, and I think it was probably a best case scenario for having 2.5-year-old toddlers. We just like threw a bunch of pillows in the back in the trunk of the car, and we went a little ham buying snacks from the snack bar, but they had a ton of fun. We ate like ice cream and popcorn and corn dogs and stuff, and it was just a really nice end to the week, especially after being away from them for 5 days. That was this week. Next week, we are going to have our last Preptober vlog for the year. I cannot believe that this month is already over. That is completely insane to me. But I will talk about what I have in store for NaNoWriMo, how I plan to work on this year's project, what I've got for writing sprints, and this year, for the first time ever, I'm going to try going live right here on the YouTube channel. So we're going to try going live 2 times this month because I'm not sure how it's going to go. We're going to go live on November 1st and then again at the end of the month in celebration of NaNoWriMo being over. I'm going to post more information about that over on the Instagram at Write with a Pendragon. And don't forget that last week, our last Patreon exclusive video for a little while went out. It was a deep dive on how to create the right ambiance while you're writing using free and digital resources available online. Those videos are going to be on hold for the month of November, but as soon as December starts up again, every week that there isn't a video here on the YouTube channel, there will be a Patreon exclusive up at Write with a Pendragon. That's all I got for this week, you guys. I am really excited about our last Preptober video, followed very swiftly by our first NaNoWriMo vlog of the year. So let me know, what have you gotten done this month? What has kind of slipped by the wayside? What are you most excited for next month? How many times have you done NaNoWriMo before? Like, tell me everything. This is my favorite time of year. I'm very excited. All right, I will see you guys again next week. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button and ring the bell to make sure that you're notified every time we go live or there is new content here on the channel. Thank you so much. I will see you guys next week. Stay safe and stay healthy. Bye.
Are you always this articulate?
Hercules. My name is Hercules.